I am from Los Angeles. I was born and raised in Los Angeles. I spent the first 18 years of my life, birth to 18, in Los Angeles, and the last 18 years in Los Angeles. And right now, Los Angeles, my home, is on fire. It is for sure just reminding me of my childhood in Los Angeles, growing up in Los Angeles, and what Los Angeles represents to so many people. Hi, I'm Fiona Flyte, and it is my passion and my privilege to support independent artists, singers, actors, dancers, musicians, yes, but really artists and creators of all kinds to build profitable businesses, to step into your power, to stand in your power, knowing how truly extraordinary you are, and building a life for yourself as an artist that is both financially and artistically satisfying. So why do people move to Los Angeles? And this is something that I was really thinking about as I was thinking of my own history in Los Angeles. Because as I just shared, I spent my first 18 years here, and then I went away, and then the last 18 years. So I spent over a decade, like 15 years or so, in the San Francisco Bay Area and then in Florida before I came back to LA. And I think that for a lot of people, the reason they come to Los Angeles, and we're really talking about artists right now, artists and creatives, independent artists, we move to LA because we feel a dream. We're following a dream. We feel a call. We feel a call towards fulfillment on that dream. And if I'm being really honest with myself, I too followed that dream back to Los Angeles. So I had moved to Florida and I was doing really well there. We were making connections and we were building a community for ourselves. And I was for sure immersed in the artistic community there. I was singing opera, I was acting, and it had started to feel like I wanted to be somewhere bigger. I wanted to be somewhere where really the action was happening for artists like New York, like Los Angeles. And yes, I made the decision to go to Los Angeles because it was home, because we were about to journey into parenthood and have children, and I wanted to be by my parents. But also, I was following the dream. I was following the Hollywood dream. I was following the dream of being on TV and film. I was following the dream of becoming an extraordinary artist in an extraordinarily artistic city, a place where artists and creatives congregate from all over the world. Now, my perception is that most of the artists, all of the artists and creatives who come to Los Angeles are following a dream. They are not just following a dream, but they're following an inner call. They're listening to that call. There's like this call from inside you that is saying more, that's saying move to LA, that's saying pursue your acting, pursue your singing, become an actor, become a singer, be where the music is, be where the jobs are, come to LA, come to Hollywood. You can make it here. You've got the talent. There's something inside you that is yearning to come out. I believe we're following a call. Almost all are. I mean, I can't even imagine an artist or a creative who is not following that inner call. The life is difficult. Those people who just have the looks, or people say you should be a model, you should be an actor, some of them totally succeed. But I think the ones that do succeed are the ones that find the passion and the call within them. A lot of people who try it just because they think they're going to become famous, or it looks cool to be an actor or to be some kind of artist, and they don't really feel that internal call, I think that they end up quitting. But for those of us who stick it out, there is a call to become an artist. There is a call not just to become an artist, because from my perspective, you already are an artist. It's like artist is stamped in your DNA. It's like you were born and they went stamp, artist. You can't escape it. And so for those of us who have been stamped as artists in our DNA, we've got a challenge because there is no roadmap. And unfortunately, what I see happening, and I mean, it just happens to so many people, is that we have the call and we know on some gut instinctual level that it is our destiny to be artists. And if it's our destiny to be artists, then we should be able to be successful at it, right? I mean, if this is a gift given to us by God, if we are divinely gifted with art in our DNA, then we should be able to make livings as artists. And unfortunately, what happens is that we come to a city like LA or like New York, and it's so big, and we don't have the connections, or we don't have the knowledge of what to do next, and we're just trying. We're throwing the spaghetti at the wall, going at auditions and gigging and networking and doing everything we possibly can, as well as holing up in our rooms and feeling sad for ourselves because it's not happening. And we start to doubt whether we ever had a call in the first place. And that is heartbreaking, because yes, you do have the call. Of course, you have the call. It's not a question of the call. It's not a question of whether or not you are artists. You are. And so this is where we've got to understand that we have agency and power over our lives and over our futures. So when you move to a city like LA with the idea that you're going to make it, and then you're not making it, and the months are rolling by and you haven't gotten work yet, and now you've got a day job and that's taking a lot of time, and then the years go by and you've only booked maybe a co-star, or you've maybe booked some non-union work, and the time is passing and you're still not becoming everything you thought you were meant to be, then you start to question yourself and you're thinking, I'm not good enough, it's too hard, there's too much competition, this is all about luck, I need to know someone and I don't. And you start to spiral into all of this storytelling that isn't necessarily helpful and is and isn't true simultaneously. So basically, it will be true if you believe it. If you believe it's too hard, if you believe that you have to have connections and you don't have any, if you believe that you're not good enough, then nothing is going to happen and it's going to be this ongoing cycle. But if you can shift your mindset and shift yourself energetically, then you can actually leapfrog into a new universe, into a completely different reality where it's no longer about luck and connections, and where suddenly it becomes about your innate power, your understanding of who the heck you are, and that you do in fact have the call to do this. So first comes this full-bodied yes. I am meant to do this. I am meant to be an artist. I am meant to be successful as an artist. I am meant to make my living as an artist. It's a confidence, it's an assurance, it's a knowing, it's a deep intuition, it's a clarity, and it's a trust, and it's a faith in the call itself. Now, once you have shifted mentally and energetically into this full-bodied knowing, then we get to sprinkle on the strategy. Then you can go to a networking event as a strategy, and suddenly you actually are making connections. Then you can go into the audition room and own it and blow everyone away simply because you are in the fullness of who you are. And that's all you need to be. You need to live in that full-bodied knowing of who the heck you are as artist. And maybe you need some more skills. Of course, maybe you need to get into more classes. Yes, it's an ongoing evolution as an artist, isn't it? An ongoing honing of your craft and the honing of your instrument, the who you are. The better you know yourself, the more confident you become in the fact that you are here to do this thing called art. Whether for you that's singing or dancing or acting or painting, whatever kind of art or multiple disciplines you are here to embody and perform and create and serve the world with, you just have to own it. My desire for you is that you start identifying with the words artistpreneur and or independent artist, because those two words for me encapsulate this ability and clarity to fully own the knowing that yes, you are here to create amazing art. And yes, you are here to make a living doing it. And no, it's not enough to just get to do what you love for a few pennies on the dollar. No, it's yes, I am here to be the best artist I possibly can be in my chosen discipline, to serve the world with my gifts and to make a living doing it. So I highly encourage you to start to really associate, identify with these words, artistpreneur and independent artist. As an independent artist, as an artistpreneur, you are in charge of your whole life, your personal life, your artistic life, knowing that you get to make the decisions, you get to decide what gigs to do, you build your own brand, you build your online presence, and then when you're offered opportunities, it's a collaboration. It's no longer a desperate plea for a label or a manager or an agent or a producer or a director to come and pick me, please, pick me, pick me. Oh, please, please pick me. It stops being that and it starts being, hello, I am Fiona Flyte. I am pleased to meet you. This is what I bring to the table. Okay, are you with me? I hope so. So let's go out into the world and really do it. Let's own all of who we are, whatever city you are in, and shine your light. You have a voice, you deserve to be heard, and the world deserves to hear you.